Letter to young people of Europe, beloved youth of Europe and the whole world. Even at a young age, independent choices are important, often contrary to fashion, general customs, or the hidden manipulations of dishonest people. Life is a path through the jungle or through the desert, where there are many dangers. In the jungle, one careless step threatens disaster. Similarly, in the desert, whoever separates from the caravan and wants to go his own way will die. Throughout life, and especially in youth, one must have a wise and experienced guide, a father, mother, teacher, educator, or the colleague, a person with experience and the wisdom of life. So, here I would like to cordially greet, in particular, the Polish parish communities in the entire world, Parish Caritas Group, Little Knights of Merciful Jesus, Neocatechumenate, Renewal in the Holy Spirit, Guard of Our Lady of Mercy, Living Rosary, Mother's Day Association, School Galilea, Parish Choir, Liturgical Service of the Altar, Catholic Action. Young Kazik's Africa teaches respect for other people and nature. It shows children that optimism and faith in yourself and other people can literally work miracles. For example, in the United States of America, people are taught certain basics of culture and politeness from childhood, which are genetically encoded. In Poland, we have genetically encoded the post-Soviet mentality of Homo Sovieticus and the belief that Poles are wolves to Poles. Americans believe in common sense and trust. Poles have proven in history that in common sense that they are not leaders, and we can dream of trusting people until the end of the day and one day longer. Some say that the typical Rentnik in United States is someone who likes hunting, has a lot of weapons, a truck car, often worth more than his house. What's up in Latin America? Famous beaches, right next to opulent residences, and on the nearby hills, favelas dotted with houses and huts made of plywood and other leftovers. This is Rio de Janeiro, where everyone would like to be, just not in the hills. Latin America has not kept up with the rich world for centuries. Why is it still so poor there? Of the 58,000 inhabitants of Greenland, the young are today the largest population and unique. Everything that Greenlanders believe in comes from nature. Their main guardian is the mother of the sea, who provides food. Dear ones, in Asia, no one dies as easily as here. My godfather's son came to Australia in 1981 to find space for personal development, discovering his passions and fulfilling his professional dreams. There they teach children and young people where to seek help, how to talk about mental health problems without shame or ridicule. In Argentina, it is often said that men always have the last word in the discussion. It is, sí, cariño, yes, my love. But today we need young people who are truly transgressive, no-conformist, who will not be slaves to the mobile phone, but will change the world for the better. For the European Union and Latin America and the Caribbean, parliamentary diplomacy is the basic forum for dialogue, exchange of ideas and best practices. It seems to me that in today's world, we do not understand the word intimacy. And that is what I wanted to tell you about here. The true depth of intimacy. Intimacy is one of the most misunderstood aspects of human connection. It is often mistaken for physical closeness, but its essence runs much deeper. True intimacy is not about who you let touch your skin. It is about who you allow to touch your soul. It is about trust, vulnerability, and the unspoken connection that binds two people in ways words cannot capture. Intimacy is texting someone at 3 a.m. not because you have no one else to talk to, but because they are the one person who comes to mind when your heart is heavy or your dreams feel out of reach. It is sharing your fears without filtering them, opening up about your past without hesitation, and trusting that they will hold your truths gently. It is knowing they will answer no matter the time because your thoughts matter to them. True intimacy is found in the attention you give even when the world demands it elsewhere. It is choosing to focus on one person, to listen to their silence, their laughter, and their pain, even when 10 others are vying for your time. It is the willingness to prioritize the happiness and presence because the importance in your life is undeniable. It is about making them feel like the most important person in the room, no matter how crowded that room might be. Then there is the quiet kind of intimacy, the one that exists without words, without constant reminders. It is the way they linger in your thoughts when you are busy or distracted. It is the way the voice echoes in your mind during moments of doubt, offering comfort and strength. It is the instinct to think of them first, whether it is sharing good news, a random thought, or a moment of sadness. They are the constant presence in the back of your mind, like a melody that never fades. Intimacy is not loud or flashy. It is quiet, profound, and enduring. It is the way someone knows your quirks, your fears, your ambitions, and still chooses to stay. It is in the shared glances, the subtle touches, and the unspoken understanding that needs no explanation. It is in the way they make you feel seen, loved, and valued in a world that can often feel overwhelming and isolating. True intimacy is rare, and when you find it, it becomes the foundation of something extraordinary. It is not about the moments you capture for the world to see. It is about the ones you hold close, the ones you will never forget. It is about building a connection so deep that it withstands the trials of time, distance, and change. So if you have someone who knows your dreams and fears, who holds space for your vulnerability, and who remains the calm in your chaos, treasure them. Because intimacy is not about proximity, it is about the bond that exists even when you are miles apart. It is the most beautiful gift you can give and receive, a connection that truly feels like home. Intimacy. Live it, treasure it, love it.